In the frozen depths of Siberia, where the wind cuts like blades and snow hides deadly secrets, there exists a creature that makes even the mighty Siberian tiger look over its shoulder. A black shadow that moves through the trees, following tracks in the snow with a spine-chilling determination. This predator isn't just brave, it's calculating. It deliberately tracks the world's largest cat, not to flee from it, but to steal its prey. And when hunger strikes, it doesn't hesitate to turn the hunter into the hunted. Today you're going to discover who this dark creature is that challenges the supremacy of Siberian tigers. And I guarantee, it's going to be far more brutal than you imagine. Picture this scene. A Siberian tiger, the world's largest cat, weighing up to 660 pounds of pure strength and agility, has just taken down a wild boar after a perfect hunt. It prepares for its meal when it notices something. Tracks in the snow. Massive prints with claw marks that make its own look small. The tiger raises its head, all senses on high alert. It knows it's being watched. In the shadows of the Siberian conifers, two small, dark eyes study it with a disturbing coldness. This creature shows no fear. On the contrary, it approaches slowly, with the confidence of one who has won this battle before. The tiger, by instinct, backs away a few steps. It recognizes danger when it sees it. You must be wondering, what creature is this that can intimidate a Siberian tiger? The answer lies in the cold numbers of science. Between 1998 and 2015, researchers at the Ker Reserve documented something extraordinary. In 44 direct confrontations observed between these two predators, the tigers were killed in 12 cases. But here's the most terrifying detail. Studies show that these dark predators frequently track tigers to steal their prey, with results sometimes fatal for the tiger. Just imagine a creature that doesn't just compete with tigers, but occasionally hunts them. During the snow period, when food is scarce, something truly sinister happens. This creature changes its behavior from opportunistic to active predator. It deliberately follows tiger tracks in the snow, not to avoid them, but to find them. When it encounters a tiger with its prey, the negotiation is simple. Either the tiger abandons its meal, or faces an opponent that can weigh 220 pounds more than it. And here's the most impressive part. They can flip rocks weighing over 110 pounds with a single paw. Can you imagine the strength required for that? When these predators decide to hunt, they don't use the feline elegance of tigers. They use brute force, pure and simple. Their victims don't die quickly with a precise bite to the neck. No, they are literally torn apart by colossal force, in some cases being almost devoured alive before going into shock. It's a form of hunting that seems straight out of a nightmare, where technique gives way to pure brutality. Before I reveal the identity of this dark creature, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the next videos about the planet's most brutal predators. The dark predator that terrorizes Siberian tigers is the Ussuri brown bear, also known as the black grizzly or black grizzly bear. This brown bear subspecies is found in the Ussuri region and is known for its dark, almost black coat. These giants can weigh over 660 pounds, which would be well above the averages of male Siberian tigers. Their claws reach up to 6 inches in length, and their bite force is devastating. But it's not just size that makes them dangerous. It's their intelligence, their tracking ability, and above all, their complete absence of fear when it comes to facing tigers. But how exactly do these bears manage to coexist and compete with Siberian tigers? The answer lies in their extraordinarily adaptable diet. Their omnivorous diet varies according to local availability and includes nuts, pine nuts, fruits, pine bark, grasses, roots, fish, small and large mammals, birds, larvae, and insects. During spring, when they wake from hibernation hungry, they become obsessive diggers. Using their extraordinary sense of smell, They locate squirrel burrows buried in the snow, digging with impressive determination. A single bear can find up to 44 pounds of food stored by squirrels in a single excavation. Here's where it gets really scary. A 1973 report describes 12 known cases of brown bears killing tigers, including adult males. In all cases, the tigers were subsequently eaten by the bears. In winter, when plant food disappears, these bears adopt a strategy that seems straight out of a horror movie. They deliberately track tigers and leopards in the snow, following their tracks for miles. Not to avoid them, but to steal their prey or, in extreme cases, turn the cats themselves into their meals. A behavior has been observed where bears stop, sniff the ground within a radius of 6 to 10 feet, and then begin to dig methodically. They bite tree roots that get in their way, overturn huge rocks, all with a patience that contrasts with their explosive nature when confronted. Let's get to the accounts that will drop your jaw. At the Ker Reserve in 2022, the carcass of a brown bear was found with signs of violent confrontation. The tracks revealed that the bear had a front paw width of 7 inches, an adult and immense animal. The responsible tiger weighed between 350 and 400 pounds, much smaller than its victim. In 2017, Forest Ranger Alexander Batalov reported an event where a male tiger named Okarj killed an adult brown bear. This bear had been harassing a tigress named Rachel, stealing her prey and chasing her cubs, which resulted in the death of 2 cubs. When Okarj arrived at the area, he confronted the bear and managed to kill it. This shows us that the opposite can also occur. The truth is that there is no absolute winner in this silent war. Other studies show that bears generally fear tigers and change their path after finding tiger tracks. But when hunger strikes or when defending territory, this dynamic changes completely. The case of a tiger named Dima is fascinating. During his study period, he killed 5 bears, 4 female brown bears, and 1 Himalayan bear. In one case, the carcass of a female bear was found with only 3 bite marks on its neck, indicating that the tiger managed to kill it quickly, even without one of its canine teeth. But when a male brown bear weighing over 660 pounds decides to face a male tiger averaging 440 pounds, maybe a bit less, simple physics favors the bear. Its brute strength is simply overwhelming. Of 44 direct confrontations observed between these 2 predators, bears were killed in 22 cases and tigers in 12 cases. Although it should be noted that tigers usually select the brown bears they attack, targeting more females and cubs. However, female brown bears can weigh as much as a male tiger, which also shows the great capability of Siberian tigers. In the opposite cases, brown bears tend to take advantage of weakened tigers, whether by injuries, hunger, age, etc., thus contributing to the control of potentially problematic and dangerous tigers to humans, as they would be animals more incapable of hunting usual prey, and thus with potential to hunt easier prey when unarmed. However, there are reports of violent combats apparently involving male Siberian tigers and Ussuri brown bears or black grizzly bears that tell of violent battles with varied results, showing how dangerous these animals can be to each other. The bear's strategy is simple: use its superior body mass, devastating claws, and endurance to dominate through brute force. There's no elegance, no refined technique. It's pure concentrated violence, while the tiger relies on technique, agility, speed, explosive strength, and camouflage. So what did you think of learning about the true dark rival of Siberian tigers? This war between giants happens far from our eyes, in the frozen depths of Siberia, where only the strongest survive. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And I have a special gift for you, a video that will show you something even more impressive about these predators. Click here on the screen and check it out. Leave in the comments, did you already know there was a creature capable of challenging Siberian tigers? See you in the next video.